Hey everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to design the children's sensory table within Sketchup. Um, Sketchup's 3D rendering software that's free to use. You can make all kinds of models and it's really what I like to use to figure out what I want to build. So the first thing I'll do when I have an idea or I'm given a project is to use SketchUp to build it, to look at it from all the angles, get my dimensions, get my sizes, kind of get a feel for what I'm doing. And then when I go to the wood shop, and then I know exactly what I want to do, and I've got usually a cut list and a diagram and some sort of idea about what I want to do. So the first thing that what I want to do for this sensory table is create the legs. Now there are four legs. When I did this, I created this out of just spare 2x4s that I had laying around. So the first thing you want to do is create the leg. Now these are 18 inches in height by 3.5 by 1.5. As you know, dimensional lumber is never exactly what it says. So a 2x4 is actually 1.5 by 3.5, or they call it 6/4 for 1.25 and 14/4 for 3.5. That's just, if you do it by quarter inches, it makes a whole lot more sense. So I created this 18-inch leg here. The first thing I'm going to do is make this a component called a leg, so that anytime I want to change this component, all I have to do is change one of them and it changes all of them. Next, I'm going to create a different leg. All you have to do is say move and then hit the control key. And I know that this one is going to be about 10 inches um, wide, so it should be 10 inches from here to there. So it's 8.5, so I know I need to move it the right dimension. So now it's 10.5. And then what I can do from there is take both of these legs and just move them out this way, hit control again, and so I'm doing that. Now this will be 12.5 inches um, from that, and the dimensions I'm using for this I actually got from the water bucket or the sink bucket that I'm using to create this, and I just got it out of the kitchen sink. So I believe that's 7 inches. Oh, that's wrong. I want that to be 6 inches. How far is that to there? Oh, I need another 3 inches. And as you can see, that's pretty easy just to move it. So that should be 1.5 inches, and this is 10 inches. Okay, and so there you have the four legs. Next, what I want to do is create the sides, and this I know I want to be, it's 12.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So I'll create the rectangle, 12.5 by 3.5. So you'll do 3.5 and then 12.5, and that will create the that side of that leg. Use the push pull tool just to pull this straight in there, and then you have another side. So this one I'll call 12.5 side. Then you can move this one over, just hitting the control key again, line it up, and it goes that way. Next, I want to create the sides for here, so that'll be 10 inches by 3.5 inches. And then this will stretch out 1.5 inches, or 6/4. So this one I'll make a component as well. That's 10.5 side. Good enough. And I'll do the same thing there. I'll just, actually, I want to grab it from here so I can bring it all the way down. And that's basically all that you have to do. Now I want to talk a little bit about the joinery in this. This is a pretty simple project. I mean, it's only 8 pieces of relatively short wood. The first time I did this, I did it with a pocket joinery system. You can also do mortise and tenon. You can just do You can glue it. There's a wealth of things that you can do to do this. It just depends on how much money and how much time you want to put into it. I find that the pocket jig system is just, it really is the easiest way to do it. Um, I want to show you quickly how you can. So these are the pocket holes for 1.5 inch. So you just click on it. It'll bring this up. You say download model directly into. Yes, I do. And what you can do is just, oh, if it'll cooperate, you can just rotate this into the model the way that you want it. Move it wherever you want it. So I'll just do one in the middle here and then move it. So this is a 3.5 inch, so I know it's 1.25 inches. So I'll just move it up 1 inch, and that way it'll be 3/4 from the side. Um, and then I can add another one to the bottom. You can just put it basically right. 1.5 will be pretty much the same distance from there. And if you look at this through the wireframe in the upper left hand corner, you'll actually see how the pocket screw goes into there, and you can kind of understand how the pocket jig works. And then basically you just do that to all sides of it, put your bucket in the middle, and you have a sensory table. Kids can put anything they want to it. If you've got any questions, please email us and ask us if there's anything else that you want to see either. Y'all have a good one.